A Marine just plain considers himself a better soldier than anybody else. Marines have never given anyone any reason to think differently.
Semper Fidelis means that if you are a foe before me, I will not quit until you fall.
Where we will fight might be uncertain, but we prepare for uncertainty. When called, we will fight and we will win.
What keeps you awake at night?
Nothing. I keep other people awake at night.
These victories are not won because of our technology or our equipment, but because of all of you. Because of everything you do every day to remain the best trained, most professional, most ready force in the world. That has not changed.
This is Patrick. Do you read me?
Be advised, you are coming in weak and unreadable.
Say again, Com Tower. This is Patrick. Do you read me? Over.
Pacho, this is Com Tower. I read you, Lima Charlie.
Com Tower. Request permission to launch and commence the field op. Over.
Stand by. Pacho, permission granted. Say again, permission granted.
Roger that. Launching podcast in 3, 2. You are now entering the field op with your host, Pacho Correa, Chief Warrant Officer 3, United States Marine Corps retired. Get some. Hurrah!
Get some. Hurrah! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pacho Correa in the house. So today, the long-awaited day is here. It's Marine Corps birthday. Yachts! That's what we do. So myself and my service dog PFC Taps are right here. There he is right there. And since the Marine Corps was born in a bar, we are right now at Duffy's Tavern, aka Town Tavern South. So if you happen to be in the area, come down in Miami area, come down to 2108 Southwest 57th Avenue, Duffy's Tavern. You cannot miss the sign outside. There's a bunch of jarheads all up in here in the house. There's an 0311. Get some, hoorah! So before we get started with all the proceedings and talking to some of these old jarheads up in here, this show is brought to you by Castle Global Services. Castle Global Services brings you an array of many different things. They have residential, commercial, from Wi-Fi to modernizing your house with security systems. They also do healthcare. It's enrollment period right now, so if you're looking for really affordable medical care, go to Castle Global Services. It'll be right there. And they also do investing. So if you're looking to protect your asset and take your money to the next level, give them a call. You just go to castleGlobalServices.acnipo.com and they'll contact them, and it's all right there. Also, the show is also brought to you by the Great American Constitution of the United States. Hurrah, get some. So, hey, this show is all about freedom of speech, as well as your freedom to right to bear arms. So if you like this show, stick around, like, subscribe, and follow. Share me, pass me around like the last beer at a party. And if not, then go ahead and go check something else out. Perhaps something from sixradio.com. I podcast that, or as far somebody else in the background, or something like Combat Vet Vision with Chief Sievert as well. So, all right, everybody, we got all that good stuff out of the way. We have a great show brought to you. We're going to get to talk to some of these fellow jarheads. But before we get started, why don't we do this? Let's start, since it is the Marine Corps birthday, let's go ahead and start out with reading General John A. LeJeun's birthday message to the masses. How about that? So why don't we get to do that and call attention to order. John A. LeJeun's birthday message. On November 1st, 1921, John A. LeJeun, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores in war peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in compliance with the will of the 13th Commandant, Article 38, United States Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is republished as follows. On November 10th, 1775, a Corps Marine was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organization in world's history. During 90 of the 146 of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war, and in the long era of tranquility at home, generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres, in every corner of the seven seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines to date have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we also receive from them the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation. It has been the distinguished mark of the Marines in every age. So as long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future, as they have been in the past. And the men of our nation will regard us worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of our Corps. The inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts of it and minds of all Marines by deed and act, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Incheon to Korean armistice, in interventions from Lebanon to the Dominican Republic, from the opening battles in Vietnam to the Mayagüez rescue. Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities which are their legacy. The success which they have achieved in combat and the faith they have borne in peace will continue. The Commandant of our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this 247th birthday. Hoorah, Marine, happy birthday, double dots, hoorah, get some. Yes, 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 that is our name, and we always remain true, because there is no such thing as a former Marine or a past Marine, and none of that stuff. We bear that name true and true through, from the time we go through boot camp and step on those yellow footprints through death. Once we're reporting on those yellow pearly gates, standing at attention, and we're telling St. Peter, hoorah, sir, did I do my job right? And he's going to say, the fuck you did. Hoorah, Semper Fi, Marine. Stand tall and go ahead and, walk in the parade deck of heaven. All right, everybody. Well, that's a lot of good stuff right there. Why don't we bring on, I have my best friend, Ken. He's my brother from another mother. He's on the show. He's waiting on standby. What's going on? That's, we call that Tunch Tavern, Dothan, Alabama. Hoorah, get some.
Hoorah! What does all
What's
that
brother?
mean? It means it's simple. You can give your heart to Jesus, but your ass belongs to the Corps. Hoorah!
Hoorah. That's what that means, man. Ken, what is it? What did it mean to you? When you and I saw movies like Heartbreak Ridge, A Few Good Men, and we're talking shit. We think that we're gonna be the next sergeant majors of the Marine Corps, and before we even set feet on those yellow footprints, what did that from that time? What did that mean to you? And then what does that mean to you now?
Well, when before we went and I signed up and I read the pamphlets and I saw the commercials and everything like that, I was just like, wow, man, they some badass dudes, man. I mean, to be someone like that, man, would be awesome. But then when we went, we stood on those yellow footprints and we went through the training and we went through all the, you know, boot camp and got into the fleet and everything like that. It was just, it was like a way of life. It was like someone one time sat there and said, Semper Fidelis, what's that mean to you? Is it just like having an attitude, thinking you're a badass? And it's like, no, it's more like a faith. It's in believing in something that's higher than your own. And we're not cocky.
Yes.
Well, we have a tendency to be cocky when we drink and everything, but who doesn't? But just being a United States Marine, man, it's an honor. It's a privilege. The way you carry yourself, it's a brotherhood. That's what I love most about it. It's brotherhood. And we just try to set ourselves apart from everyone, not, you know, snub or stuck-up-ish, but just being a Marine is an honor.
Well, you know, it's true, and you hit the nail on the head. I mean, anybody can be, you know, when you say, hey, you know, everybody's a former soldier. I was a soldier, but nobody else can claim the title and say I'm a Marine. You know what I'm saying? So through and through, we prove ourselves. You know, through thick and thin, we prove ourselves in combat, time and time again, and that's why we're always first in, last out, baby.
That's right, baby. Hey, we have every armed services, we've all chewed the same dirt at one time or another. But, you know, someone asked one time, hey, how long does it take the average person to be a United States Marine? And the answer, the average person will never be a United States Marine.
That is right. That is right, my friend. Hell yes. That's right.
So, hey.
Well, go ahead.
No, man. I'm just happy to be here celebrating the Marine Corps birthday with you, man. It looks like, you know, you down there and you got some Marines around you and everything. Hoorah.
Hoorah, my friend. Hey, love you, brother. Thank you for your service. Thanks for what you do. Love the bar, and I'll be seeing you, my friend. All right.
Thank you for your service, brother.
All right. Yes. Hey, everybody. That was Ken. Now we got another jarhead right here. His name is Eric. What's
Eric Dawson.
Hoorah. What was your MOS?
0351.
03 Hope a Lot.
Hope a lot.
Get some. Wait, well, when were you in?
I was in 86 to 92.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did you go to Desert Shield, Desert Storm?
I did. And I transferred over to the 0352 unit. So I became a tow gunner. And we had a hell of a time blowing up tanks while we were over there.
Nice.
It was an exciting show, man. It was like a 4th of July.
And let me tell you, so when you stepped on before you stepped on the yellow footprints and you went through that transformation that we all go through, you know, as you were going through it, what was going through your head? And then looking back now, what traits do you carry with you I guess, not as a civilian, but as a Marine in the private sector?
That's a good question. So, you know, you don't really know what to expect when you go.
Right.
It's Paris Island. Well, that's where I went.
That's where I went, my friend.
That's it.
I know.
Yeah, right. East of the Mason-Dixon. So you go to Paris Island, and you know you have visions in your mind of perhaps what might be.
Yes.
But you never know until you get there, and then you know you've been told by other Marines you're going to get yelled at. You're going to there's certain things you're going to be sick. You might run into a fist or two. Whatever. And then you get there, and a lot of it is almost exactly what you've been told. But looking back on that as a civilian, you just have to laugh.
Yeah.
Because it's you understand the reason why, and it's mostly a game. Once you understand the game, then the game's over, right? So we look back as brothers. We all look back on our training in Paris Island. We laugh about it. But what do we take from that? We take esprit de corps. We take the value of teamwork in everything, in every aspect. No matter what it is, whether it's law enforcement, whether it's firefighter, whether it's mechanical inspector for the city of Pompano.
Hoorah.
Shout out. No matter what it is that you do, teamwork makes the dream work. I don't care what it is. So that's what I take from it. And I value my friendships and the people who think along those lines, whether they're military or not.
Right.
if they're all about, teamwork and, hey, how can I help you with your workload, and I reciprocate the same way. I say, hey, it looks like you got whatever. What can I do to help you today? So those are the things that kind of make day-to-day living, at your job worth going to, and so those are the things that I take away from. Those are the things that they taught me.
Honor, courage, commitment, all that good stuff, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Now, these awesome shirts, go ahead and let's show the audience. There you go. It says 10 Tavern South, baby. Yeah.
Erica Basso? Let me
Yep.
see this.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
So this young lady right here, she is an amazing artist. Yes. And she has an incredible mind when it comes to creativity, and she created this whole design, and she does this on a daily basis. She customizes them to whatever, obviously this was Marine Corps, so she designed this, but she'll do whatever shirts, family reunions, she does all kinds of fun stuff. So in any event, we told her that we were having this reunion, Marine Corps birthday, all these fantastic Marines that are here from different...
All these fuckers.
Yeah, all these fuckers from tow company and from, whatever, other mechanized Marine Corps units, and she tried to throw together a generic shirt, and it came out fantastic.
Well, thank
Had
you.
a lot of positive result from this thing. So.
Well, thank you so much for your service, brother. Hey, everybody, make sure everybody hit up Erica. You saw the card. The name of the business is Shirt Happens. That's pretty cool. That shit happens. Shirt happens. So make sure you look her up. You might find her website as well. Thank you. Let's go ahead and talk. We're going to go ahead and go mobile, everybody. Let's see if I can talk to some of these. If I can talk to some of these fellow jarheads right here. What's going on, gentlemen?
Gentlemen,
hoorah! Get some. Now, what time frames did we serve in the Corps? What years? 1963 to 1967. You were in Vietnam for a year. God damn, sir. Well, thank you so much for your service. What was your MOS? 03 Humpalot. Get some. Hoorah. Thank you so much. Now, what's your name, sir?
My name is Marco, not the island and not the senator. 64-68.
64 to 68.
That's where I was on Paradise Island.
He went to Paradise Island.
Goddamn right, I was a truck driver and I'm the one that was a taxi driver for the 03s.
Hey, so you're a fellow Motor T.
You got it.
I'm a retired Chief Warrant Officer 3 Motor Transport.
God bless you. I'm the one that drove the cattle cars here on Paradise Island.
Nice. Did you do any deployments overseas? Vietnam?
And I was on a med cruise.
Nice.
What can I tell you? Damn, in a mid cruise, that's enough.
Yes, sir. Yes. Now,
thank you for listening to him and watching him. Semper Fi, people. God bless America.
Hoorah! Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Thank you so much. Hey, the vibe is pretty crazy over here. We got some fellow jarheads. Come here. So let's go ahead and move around and talk to some fellow devil dogs right here. Let's go ahead and get. Hey, hoorah, gentlemen. You mind if I get you? Mind if I get you on the show? What is your name, sir? Pete Guzman. Hoorah! Who's the man? And you, sir?
Hey, Frank Valdez.
Frank Valdez. My name is Pacho Correa. So, Francisco. What MOSs? What were your MOS?
0311.
Oh, hoorah!
52.
So, 03 Hopla. 03 everything.
03 Center.
Hey, let me ask you. Hoorah, look at that. He's right there, all tatted out. Hey, we got to show that price. So, gentlemen, let me ask them. What did it mean to be, before you went into step on those yellow footprints, what was your thought process back then, and what does it mean to you now being a Marine in the private sector, serving our community? What does that mean to you all?
Hey, no regrets. Love my family. Love the club. It's something that no civilian would ever understand how we feel about being a Marine.
Right.
That's no, can't explain it unless you are a Marine. Can't understand it. They will not understand.
They will not understand. What about you, sir?
No regrets. I wanted to do this since I was a kid. I joined up right after 9/11. You know, I just felt I was born for it. I love it. I love the family. We just met today. Feels like we've known each other for years. Like I said, it's a brotherhood. You don't see that anywhere else.
You know, I just got chills because, and you're right. You can go anywhere in the world, and you run into a fellow double dog, and hey, Marine, come around my house. Stay over here. You know, I got you. You know, there's no such thing because, you know, we went and walked in the same boots. We marched on that parade deck. You know, we all wear green. You know, at least that's what we used to say. Hey, we're all green on the inside, right? Doesn't matter the religion. It doesn't matter where you came from. None of that bullshit. Nothing.
You don't believe in that.
Yep.
I got the real quick.
Yep.
It's a brotherhood. It's a family. And to me, it's something that you can't compare it to anything else. You can't compare it to sports. You can't compare it to any company you work for in the private sector. It's something special.
How do you feel when some movie stars say, you know, they make quotes like, hey, I work just as hard as those, you know, a soldier in the battlefield, and that type of stuff.
I want to work that hard too.
Right?
We sign a check, less than minimum wage, and we'll make a week with us. We didn't do it. We don't do it for the money. We did it for our country. We believe in what this country was founded for. We believe in what the Marine Corps stands for. And, you know, we can be 90 years old, separated 50 years from the Marine Corps or more, and we will still die saying we're Marine. We can be a million other things. We're still Marine. Look at Ted Williams. What's his greatest accomplishment? He said he loved playing baseball.
Right.
Greatest accomplishment being a United States Marine.
That's right. Hoorah. That's so good. Hey, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it. Look at that. Semper Fi, baby. Look at that. Hey, so anytime you salute, you know, you say, you shout out Semper Fi, right? Hoorah. Hey, happy birthday, double dog. Hoorah, get some. Hey, gents, how are you? What is your name? Holy cow.
Andy Schwartz.
Hey, everybody. We went into the Swede. This is the Swede from Heartbreak Ridge, everybody. What's your name there? Johansson. What was your MOS?
1811.
Hoorah, Tanker. Man, did you know that your MOS is no longer, they went away.
I was fucked by that. And they told me that, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? They said, no, we're going to give it to you. Like, what kind of bull crap is that?
What was your time frame in the Marine Corps?
I was in 87.
87?
29 points.
Hoorah! The stuff. I'm sorry, man.
The whole tour was that 29 points.
I got sent over there by. Hey, we got fellow System Double Dog in the house. Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for your research. I appreciate you. You know, the vibe right here is pretty crazy. We got all these fellow jarheads, you know, and everybody. I mean, you can see around. Everybody's showing the camaraderie, you know, of what it is to be a Marine. You know, and some of these double dogs behind me, they hit the nail in the head, saying pretty much that, hey, you know, you can go in any part of the world, and as long as you know you're a brother in the Marine Corps, and you know, you meet that individual, you have that common ground between them. So, you know, I don't imagine you become there. Now we got some ladies right over here. Let's see if we can talk to some of these. So, were any of you ladies in the Marine Corps?
Of course, because we love you and we appreciate everything you guys do.
Now, did you serve in the Marine Corps as well? No.
Never.
Did you know anybody in the service? In the Marine Corps?
Yes, I do. Danielle, Donnie. But God bless you guys, and always will have my support.
Thank you so much.
100%.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Pilar Rodriguez.
Pilar Rodriguez. My daughter's name is Pilar as well, and she's probably watching the show. Everybody, this is
being respectful.
Hey, wait, could
I know somebody in the service.
yeah, I will talk to you in just a second, ma'am. Hey, everybody, we would like to thank Wayne. He's the owner of Duffy's Tavern right over here. And we just want to say thank you to you for putting up this beautiful, festivity for us fellow jarheads, and all that you do. So, what drives you to do this?
Yeah. Come on, I can run a little mom and pop because you guys sacrifice on the front line. You keep the shit out of our backyard, so I can run a mom and pop. Cold beer, cigars, bourbon. Marines aren't difficult. I'll be back. I gotta keep the people happy.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Everybody, that was Wayne. He's the owner of Duffy's Tavern. He is the devil dog that, or the supporter that has this festivity every year. That's why they call this place. They've dubbed it Tongue Tavern South.
I've been here. I've been going here for more than 20 or 30 years to Duffy's. Okay, so Love Duffy's is different. Jimmy, which is the owner, the original owner, he's 85 years old. Always been. It was another society.
Right.
But you know what? They maintain the same quality of food and
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So we got are you a fellow devil dog?
Oh man, my wife is.
Oh, you're a Marine. Come on over here. Stand right here so we can hear you through the microphone. What is your name?
My name is Cynthia Palacios.
Cynthia Palacios.
Yes.
How you doing?
I gotta give you my left. I'm sorry, I lost my right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Everybody, so what was your MOS?
34, 32 dispersing, and I was also part of REACT at headquarters, Marine Corps headquarters battalion.
So you were one of the very important person that even if it was a lieutenant colonel and they pissed you off, that when that number by one digit, you're not gonna get paid. You know, it's funny you said that. That actually happened to me.
That was me at headquarters Marine Corps.
For 1 month, I did not get paid.
It pissed me off. Like, oh, my bad. Oops.
Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. Let me send that email.
Give me a second. I'll fix that.
Hey, it's not the rank that you are in the Marine Corps. It's who you know.
Who you know.
And the ass you chew today might be the ass you kiss tomorrow.
That's the way it happens. That's the way it happens.
Now, how long did you serve for?
3 years and 7 months.
Oh, wow.
Active duty. I also started the Single Marine program with General Mundy and Sergeant Major O.
Oh, he was my first commandant.
Back in March of 1995. And we inaugurated that party with a full party. And I sang Alanis Morissette to him. And then on my way out, General Krulak and Sergeant Major Lee.
Hoorah?
Hoorah, man.
Oh, my God. So you had a very good, rich historical career, meeting, General Mundy, General Krulak, Chuck Krulak. Oh my God, little short guy. Man.
That was a long time ago. You was up to here.
Oh, the dude was super intense. I met him in Okinawa, and he brought Sergeant Major, and he was talking to Marines. He grabs the Sergeant Major Lee in the headline. Yeah, and then gave him a noogie in front of the stage, in front of all these Marines. But it made him that much, human. Yeah, much more of a human being. And even Sergeant Major Lee, who was very,
very strict, very aloof.
Yes.
A long time ago, I did have the pleasure of doing some things, but it was a long time ago. Again, also part of REACT, the only female, but that was ages ago.
Now, and what does it mean, let's talk about that. Let's not even, putting gender on it, but, carrying yourself as a female in the Marine Corps while you were serving and now, what traits do you bring back to the community and pass on to other girls who want?
First of all, the confidence and the independence.
Right.
And the fact that regardless of my gender, I can do anything.
Yes, exactly.
So I think that is a big attribute that I bring back. Not only that, but the feeling of knowing that I can belong anywhere because I belong to one of the hardest places ever.
That's right.
I still belong to it, if that makes any sense.
No, once a Marine, always a Marine.
So, and the adapting and the overcoming. Anything,
Yeah. What would you say to, other girls who want to follow in the footsteps and say, man, I wonder if I could do that?
I will let them know that gender does not define what you can and can't do.
Exactly.
If I did it, anybody could do it.
Fuck yeah. That's
gender does not define, because there's plenty of men that can't do what a woman's done in the
That's right.
So it just depends on the person. If you got the willpower to do it, it's fine. It doesn't matter. If you got the will, I would say do it. Without a heartbeat. Do it. Try it. You never know. And you might learn something in the process.
Hey, and then you'll be better off for it.
You overcome.
Hoorah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks so much for your time. God bless you. Hey, he's indoctrinated into the Marine Corps. Yep. So he's a jarhead by reference.
He actually joined, but had to tap out. But that's fine. He's indoctrinated. He's fun with them.
Hoorah. Thank you so much. And this is?
Nora, my friend Nora. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
That's fine, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, that's PFC Talks.
I had 2 of them.
Yeah, this is my second service dog.
Special place in my heart.
Thank you so much. Hoorah, everybody. Happy birthday, Marine. Hey, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and sign off right here from Duffy's Tavern, or AKA Town Tavern South, to get some better lighting for you out there. But hey, before we punch out of the show, I just want to say to everybody, hey, if you've been struggling with ruminating thoughts and, just anxiety, depression, and sometimes, what the world throws at you, by all means, reach out to somebody, reach out to us here. And then that's not bullshit, everybody. It doesn't matter what branch you are. It doesn't matter because, hey, in the end, we all bleed green, one team, same fight. Reach out to a buddy, but we just don't want you to be a statistic. So I just want to also thank Ken and everybody else here at Duffy's Tavern, Wayne, and all the supporters. And a special shout out to Aishtimas, Daisuki, Arigato gozaimasu. And with that being said, everybody, we're going to go ahead and index this show. All right, get some. We'll see you next week, everybody. Yet.